Hey guys, Cold here. Welcome back to another raid video. So we're gonna have a 10x and a 2x coming in this Friday, this weekend. 2x on Ancients means it's the best time for newer accounts out there to do their summons and get some good either epics or legendaries. 10x's don't mean much anymore, honestly. Don't mean much anymore. The 10x that is happening honestly should be, I think it's time they go away with the 10x's. All right, this is just the announcement that they've given us. We should be able to post it today, but I think it's time for Pliam to just say, okay, guys, we know we had the 10x for so long. Before I say anything else, if you guys didn't play the game for the time that I have been playing it, the game used to be so that there weren't any summoning events, no 2x, nothing. It was just pull your shards. That was the game. That was the game back when it was like 350 champions. But it has gotten crazy since then. We've more than doubled the amount of champions we have currently in the game. And I'm not talking rares or uncommons or commons. I'm talking epics and legendaries, now mythicals as well, being introduced into the game at a frequent pace, so much so that we have more than 800 champions in the game right now. And that makes it so that the 10x's honestly have no value anymore. Please play them. This is the whole point of the video. If you watched the minute 30 so far, play them. Just throw them away. Skip the 10x's. Leave the 15, 20, and 25x's for the time being. Although those still feel a little bit weak. And we'll get... We'll be doing our summons with the hope of getting the featured champion every time you do a featured champion summoning boost chances. All right, the ones that we have right now, right, you can see them. This goes to 15x, 20, 25x, right? It's a progressive chance, so you need to hit 3 legendaries to get to the maximum of chance, which, by the way, I've calculated the first time they've given us these chances. I've calculated that in a video, but in case you guys have missed it, the chances with a 10x, all right, the chances with the 10x, and I'm talking after you get the legendary glow. So the 2x, regardless of the 2x, you have this chance 0.5% for a legendary from your ancient, right? Goes to 1% on the 2x. 0.5% chance. Worst case scenario, you hit pity, 200 summons, 220, somewhere there. You'll hit it, you get the legendary. Once that happens, what are the chances when the 10x is there? When the 10x is there, there's a 5% chance basically for you to get a legendary. These are not strict numbers. This might be 6%. This might be 5.5 by now. I'm pretty sure these are very close to being correct. I didn't put hours and hours into double checking everything, but I was pretty sure the first time, and people didn't correct me when I posted the video. So we'll go with these numbers. So 5.75%. At the 15x, this jumps up to 8% chance. Guys, 8%. How bad is 8%? 8% is extremely bad to even consider, gambling at anything, right? If they tell you it's 8% chance to win, are you gonna, gamble a significant amount of money trying to get that win? Highly doubt people wouldn't do this, right? The same thing with 20x, that jumps up to 10.87%. Let's call it 11. And then on the 25x, we're talking after 3 legendaries, which you didn't hit the 10x featured champion. This is for non-voids, by the way. 13% chance. So best case scenario 14, 15. I'll call it 15%. I'll call it generously 50%, which is not. 15% chance is still extremely low. 15% chance is still extremely low. Just consider when we have a 2x on sacreds, you can keep on summoning sacreds and not hit a legendary. It happened to me just yesterday. I was pulling shards. Wasn't a 2x, but I was on pity, meaning my chances were going up by 2% every time I summoned. And I believe I reached 27 sacreds, which equals to roughly 30% chance, I believe, to get a legendary. And I was still not getting just the legendary. I'm not talking about a featured champion, a banner chance, which was for Harima. I was trying to get Harima. So what is the point of having 10x's anymore? That's the point of the video. I want to see you guys calling it out the same way that I'm calling it, and trying to see if we can spread the word around in order to cancel. It's time to cancel this 10x. Honestly, just it's time for it to go away. The same way that Raid has hinted that they might be introducing permanent super raids. It's time, Plarium, as you are improving things within the game, improve them also with summoning chances, because I'll never look at the 10x's the same way again with the 15x's being available. And it's brutally clear now that they are still thinking about the 10x's, but it's going to be very obvious when we stop summoning during the 10x's that they'll need to take care of those and push them away. It's Elva, by the way, on this 10x, who I don't know who in their right mind would summon for Elva over anything else, considering we're going to have Christmas coming in this month, and more than likely they'll try to do some cool summoning events, maybe like 1+1s, maybe 2x plus 10x plus 15x, not 10x, I'm so used to saying 10x, 2x plus 15x. They might be introducing that for Christmas. So Elva is not a bad champion by no means, but not one that I would go crazy for, not because I have her, but because she's not worth that much effort, right? In terms of slowly picking up your resources day by day, maybe even buying the monthly pack, which keeps on popping up on my account, and getting all these stuff, hoping to get a legendary that is featured. So 10x needs to go away, player. 15x needs to be the norm. We shouldn't be seeing anything else other than that. And I like the fact that only one champion is featured here, because if you guys remember my spreadsheet that I just showed you, when you have more than one hero added as a progressive choice, the chance to get the specific one, let's say there's 3 champions featured and you see 3 progressive chances here, the chances are actually lower for, let's say, out of the 3, you just wanted one of them, all right? Let's say you wanted Genzen, but you had to choose 3. It's still, the chance for Genzen is still becoming lower, but the overall chance to get any of the 3 is higher. I do get that. So the overall chance to get any of the 3 featured 15x champions, if you add all 3 together, would have been the added total, which is like 20% chance. But it's still quite low. It's still quite low. So with that in mind, Plarium, please, it's time to go with the 10x. That is what I'm gonna be calling the video. It's something that I've already discussed in the content creator chat, and others have agreed with me. Like, why would anybody in their right mind not save up for a 15x, which will come, especially for the big champions such as Taras and Marichka, which is all over live arenas, classic arenas, tag arenas, right? So why would anybody waste their efforts on 10x resources? Efforts kind of works the same way, and not go for the 15x. So that was the video for today, guys. Just reminding you of all the chances and why this matters so much. I want to be making it clear for people out there who might not have it in their mind that 15x's now exist and 10x's also exist in Plarium's world. They are not making 15x's the norm. This has to be the norm in terms of chances. At least it should have been better, but whatever. Please, Plarium, leave it at 15x progressive, and we'll see from then on how it goes. Maybe at 1,000 champions, you'll reconsider. I wonder what they'll do on the 1,000th champion, because that's gonna come. That's gonna come by the time they introduce the final faction. That will be part of the game. You know, having 1,000 champions. Anyway, guys, this was the video. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.